Hello, so today I'm gonna make stir-fry vermicelli. This is the brand I'm gonna use. Probably gonna use half of that. It's silver noodle, and in there I'm gonna use shiitake mushroom, and I can never say this other dry bean curry. These are all optional if you want to use them. See, there's this bean curry, and some ground pork. So I'm gonna go ahead. All these have to be soaked in warm water. So I'm gonna go ahead and soak them. And here are my ingredients. I have salt, vegetable oil. I have soy sauce. These soy sauce is sweet, and some another type of seasoning soy sauce, and there's some oyster sauce. I think I'm gonna use 1 onion. I'm gonna use about half of this. Half of this bag is about 8 of the roll here. So there's 4 in this one, and in this one. So I'm gonna soak them in the warm water. Just like put them all in a bowl as well, right here. I'm gonna soak all of them in warm water. It takes about 10 minutes to soak them. Make sure you really submerge them under the water. Okay. So that's enough. These are not quite warm water, but I'm gonna go ahead and soak this as well. Add a little bit of onion, so show you how to. Skin. I'm having a hard time. I have no nails. That's why. So I'm gonna show you. And I think I'm gonna add some carrots to it too to give it some color. Let me get a peeler so I can wash them right away. And I'll show you how to cook them and cut them. I'm going to rinse it out really quick. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to cut the onion. So sit there. When you're cutting, be very careful. You want to make sure you use your knuckles to press down on a knife so you don't accidentally cut yourself with it. Okay, I'm just going to use one. And I'm using carrots just to add some color to it. And the way I do them is this way. Okay, just a little bit. Just I want a little bit of color to the food. See, this is cutting it by knives a little bit bigger, but you can also use this as well. So the quickest way to do it is like this. We use this to shred papaya, but you can shred anything you want. You can use it as a peeler or a shredder. So when we make it like this, now it's a beautiful color. See? I'm gonna get some green onion as well. I'm gonna go ahead and slice them long for topping, and just set them aside. The reason I cut this is it's a little bit stronger than the green part. My noodle, and I checked it, so it's nice and soft now. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm checking all of them. It's been soaking in warm water for like 10 minutes. So the shiitake mushroom looks like it's ready as well. And the bean curd also is ready. I'm trying to mince it up a little bit. So that's that. So I'm gonna drain it and slice it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and drain this first. Let me get a basket. Sorry, I'm just draining this way. There we go. And one more, which is this. I'm gonna go ahead and pour it in the same basket. Just to drain. I soak these are 2 different kind of the bean curd. I just soak them all together. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour it in here and let it drain. Some of these are big chunks, so I'm just gonna cut the big chunk out into small pieces. Mince the garlic. I'm gonna stir fry the For this dish, I'm going to use ground pork. You could use any type of meat, pork, chicken, or if you don't want meat, you could just use eggs, or you can do just vegetarian style. But today, I'm going to go ahead and use the ground pork since I already have ground pork. I'm going to add a little bit of oil to the pan. The heat is on. Just let me get my thing. Wait till the heat is, the oil's hot, and then you can add your garlic. Okay. It's not that hot, very hot, but it's okay. We're browning the lower heat. I'm gonna go ahead and add some ground pork. This is about 1.5 pounds or so. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. It's a tablespoon, but I'm gonna only use about maybe a teaspoon. Because everything else here already has salt, and then you don't want to, this has salt in it, this has salt in it, this has salt in it, and I think I'm going to use some granulated chicken, the flavor, make the meat has a better taste, and I'm going to use a little bit of sugar. This has salt already, except this, so I'm just going to use a little bit. I just keep stirring them. I will start seasoning them, the rest of the oyster sauce and stuff towards the end when the meat is all cooked. And the only reason why is because the darker color tends to burn when you're cooking, when you're stir frying the meat. Almost fully cooked. So I'm gonna add maybe that much. That takes place of an MSG, so I know some of these food already have MSG. MSG is a food enhancer. So I'm going to add about, this is brown sugar. So this dish tastes very similar to pancit. Pancit, one of the Filipino dishes, so I add some of that. I'm going to go ahead and mix it really well. Add a little bit of, go ahead, a tablespoon, okay? But I'm just going to eyeball it how much I want. Change the color. It's optional. You don't have to use them. You can just use soy sauce, seasoning sauce. Use any type of seasoning sauce. They're probably the first, the dragon, this is a dragon brand, so they're all the same. I don't know. They don't have much different to the taste, to me. I'm gonna add a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and add another tablespoon of the oyster sauce. This is the secret ingredient to all the stir fry. Let me a tablespoon of it. Okay. So here, I've been draining them, so I'm going to put it, oops, forgot to cut a piece. I forgot to cut that piece too. Forgot to cut a lot of pieces, but it's okay. Let it cook. How can you tell if this is cooked? Like especially the mushroom, the bean curd, it's nice and soft already, and then you can actually taste it. But it's already nice and soft. It's cooked down a little bit. So I'm going to add the vegetable. First, I'm going to add the carrots because carrots takes longer to cook than the onion. I put carrots just to give it a color. And I'm going to stir this. This has been cooking at least 5 minutes. Beautiful color. It's okay if you drop some onion and stuff. I'm ready to put a little bit of onion in there too. Go ahead and drop some onion. The noodle's gonna go last, as you can see, because the noodle is very fine. It's silver noodle, crystal thin. It's gonna go last. I'm gonna add this, and I haven't used the soy sauce yet, so I still have a soy sauce to add, which is the seasoning sauce. I'm gonna hold off until the end because all the seasoning I put in all have salt already, and I don't want it to be very salty. I want to be able to taste it first because I don't have the exact measurements that people really use. I mean, a tablespoon black pepper, because I love black pepper. You don't have to because this is already done. It's about a tablespoon of black pepper. So beans cooked, and I'm going to go ahead and add some noodles. I'm going to add silver noodle. That's the last of it. I'm going to use and just mix it really well. Mix a little bit more. I like a lot more vegetable than noodles, so you can see as they all clump up. It's almost done. I'm going to add a little bit of water to loosen up a little bit. Not even, maybe 2 ounces of water. And I'm going to just mix it really well. Once it's finely mixed, you want to taste it to make sure if you still want to use soy sauce or not. But you know what? My kids like them with quail eggs in there, so I do have quail eggs that it's pre-cooked already, so you just gotta rinse it from the can. So you can see it's finely mixed. You can tell when a noodle is cooked, it looks like a silver. That's why it's called silver noodle. I'm going to go ahead and taste it. See how it tastes. It's hard to. This is cooked. That's how you know the noodle is cooked. See? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and add a tablespoon of soy sauce. Just need a little bit of salt. I know my tablespoon's like, oh, how much did you put in there? Trust me, it's a tablespoon. So, mixing that soy sauce really good. And last but not least, green onion. Go ahead and mix it really well. Finally done. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. I cooked this the whole time on a medium high. So now I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. And it's all ready. Ready for somebody to sample it. Okay? Since I don't have a taster, I'm going to taste it myself. Okay? Put some on my plate. This is my dinner. Careful, it's hot. Hey. Very tasty. The silver noodle, whatever flavor you put in, it absorbs it all. So all the flavors are all in this noodle. That's that's the wrap. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share this video, thumbs up, like the video,